What up, Keek?
What's up, babe?
Episode 24.
That's right.
It's been a while since it's just been me and you.
I know.
We've had some good guests on.
We did have some good guests on.
Finally had Adam Danielle.
Yep, and then we had
that episode.
Corley.
Adam Danielle's episode was like over almost 6,000 views on YouTube.
I think a lot of it is because a lot of us want to hear, having this
on
siblings on. And
they know
brother-in-law. Yeah,
they know them obviously.
Right.
So a lot of people want to hear. And the good thing is we got good feedback from people that they're like, it's good to hear them not being edited from like a TV show standpoint.
Yeah. It's real and raw, baby.
And so they were able to, hear stuff. I know they heard probably a lot of just nonsense, us talking about the old times, but that's something that we could talk about. But but yeah, that was fun. And then Ben and Corley on last week was a good time.
Good ranchers. I like when we have people on because you just never know where the conversation's going to go.
Well, it makes it easy because you can bounce off each other,
right.
And then when it's another couple, like I said, we can ask about relationship stuff, and then we didn't make that real too. You remember
what
Corley said? You had the best marriage advice at that time.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot exactly what I said. Something about like you can't live without one another or something.
That's not what you said.
That's not what I said. Okay.
No.
Do you remember what I said?
I mean, it's on tape.
I know it's on tape.
We can go back and watch it.
Yeah, but I was like, yeah, I know. I was like, dang, all right. You put me on the spot. I was like, I hate when you put the questions on us, because we need to be asking the questions on y'all because this is our podcast.
Yeah. We came here to interview you.
Exactly. Especially when they're like, all right, what's your banter? I'm like, oh, shit.
Yeah, I think, I know Ben was like, he's like, man, we're going to have some banter. I'm like, I don't know. Like, it wasn't meaning like that's exactly what it is. This is more of our relationship, but yeah, that was fun. But as right now, like I said, we're recording on Sunday. This is the eve of Hurricane Beryl.
Beryl. Oh, Beryl. Okay.
Beryl about to hit Texas coast
early Monday morning. So a lot of people has been preparing out there. As far as us preparing, we just cleared out the patio.
I mean, I got food. I'm just praying we don't lose any electricity. Same
here, because if not, we'll be going a few houses down to our neighbors.
This will be, besides Harvey. So Harvey hit, what year was that, Magnus? 2017? I think Harvey hit August of 2017 when we've been here. We were here about a year and a half.
Yeah.
And but that wasn't any crazy winds, so we all stayed here. Which I know how. It was Cat 4, but it was Cat 4, but it didn't hit our area with that much wind. We just had rain and rain and rain and rain.
It was slow, right?
Our neighborhood got 54 inches in 24 hours, and
but it never got above the.
Well, thankfully, like we have these big retention ponds, and they did their job. But like I said, that was a crazy time. We didn't lose any power, thank God, and we were just hanging out in the street, like with friends,
doing potluck meals and drinking.
Yeah, it was just a wild time.
It was.
And so, and they had a lot of people around us. We helped out, did some other stuff during that with people. Had a lot of people that were less fortunate that flooded, and it was a bad ordeal for the city of Houston, even our surrounding areas. But like I said, back in Louisiana, me and Chris were younger, like...
We would evacuate.
Yeah, we'd, like, when Katrina hit Lake Charles, in like 2008 maybe... I think that's what... Huh? Katrina was 2005.
Yeah, because that was before we were married.
Okay. I don't know why I'm thinking that. Okay.
I know there was another one. I forgot. I can't remember all the ones that we evacuated.
But Rita hit before. Then Rita hit like New Orleans.
Yeah, because we evacuated one time with the Russes, then with your mom.
We evacuated for Ike.
Okay.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
So we did that.
It was crazy because at that time we were living in an apartment, I think. And remember we had packed like... I drove my car, you drove your truck, and we packed as much as we could.
Crystal packed all her clothes.
I packed all my clothes.
So we evacuated 2 separate cars just to fit all our junk.
Yes, I packed all my clothes, everything, and so like there was a few like pictures and stuff I took, but like it was funny. So like each day when I would need something to wear, I would just pop my trunk up or pop the back of my thing and just get what I needed.
Yeah, we drove up to like
Vivian.
No,
or Baton Rouge. Or something?
Ike, we went. Okay, no. Ike was different, but no. When Katrina, when we left, we went up to
Texarkana.
We went up to east of Shreveport to some of my families, and then me and Crystal, my mom, ended up going up north a little further to Texarkana.
Mm-hmm. That was a nice little area.
And but like I said, back then we evacuated. But I remember that. I mean, I was working at the restaurant then, Casamiana,
and I was working at the boat.
So we came back pretty soon after.
Mm-hmm.
And when you could get back.
Yeah, because we were, I think, there for a couple weeks.
No, about probably maybe close to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But I remember that because Lake Casamiana, the restaurant I worked at, we were the first restaurant I believe opened in Lake Charles.
Mm-hmm.
And it was insane because, everybody's been cooped up, eating at their house. So when the restaurants started opening.
Yeah, they want to eat. They want to go eat.
People wanted their margaritas. They wanted their food. And so it was a wild time. Yeah, it was nuts, man. But we were younger. I mean, well, I'm glad we did that. I think at the time for Katrina, I mean, it hit Lake Charles hard.
Yeah, I know. I was working at the boat, and I never forget, like, I didn't want to put all my ones in the bank, so I took all that. So I had a little safe thing.
Crystal was a cocktail waitress at Le Berge when it first opened.
Yeah, me and Danielle. So like
cocktails.
Cocktails. We couldn't say. No, we had to. No, you
beverages.
couldn't say cocktails. You had to say beverages. How weird was that? Beverages. Like, I'm sure by the end of the day I was like cocktails.
Yeah.
Beverages was proper. I don't know. I guess.
Yeah, you wore your little bustier tops.
Mm-hmm.
Little slutty things.
Yep.
It was easy money though.
It was easy money, and like I worked the day shift, so like there was never a time where you like felt uncomfortable. The ones that were tipped good, you kept their drinks coming. But other than that, I mean, it was. I liked it.
Yeah,
a
daytime at a casino is pretty chill.
Yeah, I mean, there were times like when they had the holidays and stuff that it was it busy. It busy,
y'all.
It's busy, yeah. But I mean, I did pretty good. And then Danielle worked the day shift. She worked the night shift, and so she would always make like double what I made, which is crazy. Like I would come out anywhere for probably like $300 to $500, and she would like double that. It was nuts.
Cash
Cash
tips, yeah. Yeah, no, it was good. Like I said, it was a crazy time. Like I said, we would evacuate back then.
Mm-hmm.
You'd see people staying back. Like Magnus asked about hurricane parties. I know we had family that would stay. I'm sure your cousins and all them, they would always ride it out, and you see them. They're just out there partying, getting hammered, waiting for the storm to come. That's kind of like a big thing in Louisiana, the hurricane parties. They were like, I don't know.
Yeah, because which was the last one that hit that was bad in Lake Charles? Since we had some family members that stay.
Delta and Laura.
Yeah, they stayed.
That hit in 2020.
And so now, with this one coming our way, they say it's going to intensify to like a Category 1. Which, I mean, I guess, I don't know.
I mean, any hurricane is not good.
Right.
But like I said, yeah, we're sticking it out. I'm in the oil and gas business where we do pumps, which help move storm water and things like that. So we've been preparing for that with our customers. And then I can imagine, say Tuesday, once all the dust settles, depending on what the storm surge does, what that does to areas, if they get backed up, we'll be getting more calls. But
yeah, I think by lunchtime tomorrow it'll be cleared out, or by that afternoon or something. And then Tuesday is going to be sunny. Isn't it crazy right now? I mean, I know we're talking to y'all. Y'all can't see the outside, but it's crazy how calm it is before the storm. Like right
it's like
now.
They have a saying or something like that.
I know, yeah.
They do.
They do. But it's crazy though, like how calm it is right now. It's sunny
before the storm,
quiet, and then
it's like a calm before the storm.
But it is funny though. This one is hitting early morning hours, which I think it'll be daylight, right? But it's funny how storms always hit in the middle of the night.
When I was a kid, it seemed like it was always like overnight, dude.
Yeah.
You're freaking out.
And
you're waiting.
You can't see. You don't know what's going on. But so at least with this, I think.
Well, Harvey hit. It was like we were in the neighborhood at a friend's. That was the night of the Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather fight.
That's right.
And we're driving home at 11:30 at night. I mean, luckily we're just in the neighborhood, and it's like crazy winds and rain. And we got back, and that night I went to sleep. And Crystal kept getting up, and she's like walking in the backyard. The water's in the backyard filling up. I'm like, are you gonna stop the shit? Like, what are you gonna just go to bed? Like,
but then I'll go to the front of the house.
You got insurance.
No water. Yeah, I know.
But like I said, that was just it rained for days on days.
So this one is just going to come through,
Yeah, I'm hoping this doesn't do anything crazy like Harvey did, where it kind of bounced around, came back, and it kind of double backed on us. But yeah, so we're done with that. Hopefully this comes out. I mean, by the time you're hearing this, the storm will be all past. I'm hoping everybody's safe, friends, family, everybody in the community is all good. But it's never fun. Like the crazy thing is like the stores. I went to HEB this morning, and it's a madhouse.
I think it was like started yesterday. I know we had friends going, and they're like, it's already crazy. And I'm like, Dale hasn't even shopped yet. Yeah, guys, Dale hasn't shopped yet because remember, I don't shop or I don't cook. And so I told my friends today, I was like, yeah, Dale's getting out today. And he said it was just the usual. And they were like, yeah, that's because everybody's gone and did their shopping. I said, hey, that's the best way to do it. They still had everything we needed,
They weren't missing. They weren't lacking.
I actually, I did a small little pickup today. And so I went to Target because if we were going to lose power, I picked up some board games. So I got Sorry, Monopoly,
good.
Uno, and a deck of cards.
Okay.
Yeah.
We just got deck cards from Long River.
Yeah. But so I got,
money.
all that for $20. 4 games for $20. They were all on sale.
So we'll be playing board games.
Yeah.
Or they'll just be sitting in the wrapper till the next storm.
If not, I'll bring them back or just keep. I mean, we don't have any board games. Well, I mean, we used to, but the Quints would come and take everything out the game room and just lose pieces and stuff like that,
Yeah. What's recently? Oh, we had my birthday recently.
That's right.
We had a dinner with the fam.
We did have dinner with the fam, but we celebrate your birthday in San Antonio with me and Bronson when we were for basketball.
I need to post my birthday cards from the Quints.
Oh, I know. It's so.
They all wrote me. They do that for everybody's birthdays. They make birthday cards, but man,
And it's so
the
special,
ones I got are really sweet, and it's fun.
It's funny to see like how they're growing up and like what they're writing. Like Riley's, I was like, man, Riley wrote that. It was so like it was.
I'm pretty sure she used ChatGPT.
She probably did. Knowing her, she knows. She's like, Alexa, how do I download?
Text Kim to get the dog.
Oh, she left.
Where to?
She went to go spend the night at Avis.
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's cool to see that, and then I turned 41, so getting up there. I'm almost as old as Kiki.
I mean,
like 5 years
now
away.
we're the same age. I'm just 6 months ahead of you.
8.
It's not a year.
In dog years, that's a long
It
time.
drives me nuts. Like we're the same age. We're around the same age. It's not like I'm like a cougar and like 50 and you're 41.
Yeah, but I was in like middle school when we started dating. You were in college.
Okay.
I'm gonna kill that dog.
Magnus, I don't know what to do with that dog. Sorry, guys, if y'all hear a dog, but our
It's all right. Just let him be.
Just let him be. It's okay.
Tiger wants
I'm
to be
sure
a part of this. All right, just let him be. Tiger be a part of this podcast. Yeah, so we need to figure out what we can do coming up. I think we maybe depending on power, maybe tomorrow night we set up the cameras and do we'll just set up some phones or have the kids help, and we're gonna do that
The paint thing. I know that'd be fun. Which
paint
is
my
funny
spouse
because
thing.
I was telling Sunny,
we'll be here to do it.
your hairdresser. I was telling who gave us the stuff to bar. I was telling
She's not my
her,
hairdresser. I don't get my hair permed or nothing like that.
Okay, well she's
A hairstylist.
Well, it was funny. I was telling her, I was like, Dale hasn't drawn in years, but I was like, he can actually draw because I've actually seen like some of his stuff during school. So I'm like, I'm curious to.
Did I drew a picture of Hazel in Disney?
Know, but like me, I was like, God, I don't even know where to start. I guess you start.
You don't draw. You're painting it.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like such a perfectionist because, like whenever we do crafts and stuff with the Quints or whatever, like I want to participate. I want mine to be better. I don't want them to touch it, I don't. And like, especially whenever, I can't help, like, I know they need
She won't let the kids do their own projects.
I know. I can't.
Just like last night, we're at the Mowbrays, and his parents are in, and we're playing a big game of left, right, center. Well, heaven forbid, like, she wants to win so bad. She wants the Quints and everybody else to lose so one of her kids can win.
Because
I'm like, calm down. Like,
we're
she's
playing
like,
with the table. So the winner that's going to win is going to be the Busby family because they have 10.
They have
And
8.
they have 8, and we have that was 6. I mean,
There's 4 of us.
There's 4 of us.
Jesus Christ.
No, I'm talking
She's
about
not good at math.
Too. I was like, of course one of them's going to win.
Yeah, no, but like, You ain't got to be cruel towards them.
I'm not cruel. I was just like, I know one of them's going to win. What are the chances?
No, you got to roll the right dice. Like, she gets on them.
Shake the dice up.
You're like the mean aunt now.
No, I'm not. People, they love me. No.
I don't know. You got fired one day of...
That was all edited because I really did badass, by the way. They would have hired me in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I wouldn't want that job.
Me either. You're constantly busy in that house all day. Just like you said, you're picking up, then right behind you, they're making the mess, you know. My whole thing, I would start with the game room and just get rid of all the knickknacks. You know, they're at the age where they're not playing with all Polly Pockets, Legos.
I don't think any of them had Polly Pockets.
I'm just saying they're little characters or something.
That was when you were a kid in the 70s. That's not even a thing anymore.
I believe so.
But yeah, so like I said, we're on the brink of a storm. Hoping everything's good.
We do have some Casa Margaritas left that we can probably crank out and chill out. I mean, let it thaw out.
I went to Lake Charles today, played some golf, and brought back some margaritas from my old stomping grounds.
Mm-hmm. Tastes like home.
We might have our own hurricane party up in here.
Yep.
And so we're filming this.
We might have to start. We might be in that. We'll be cooped up in the house. We might have to do like a family TikTok or something.
There you go.
We haven't done one of those in a while.
I mean, we're gonna be here for one day.
I know, but still make the most of it. You know, paint, TikTok, dance.
You got to paint me dancing.
I can't do that.
You're gonna body paint me.
Okay.
Get freaky up in here.
With our kids home.
Oh, we'll send them away. Maybe that's the problem.
Dale did send me something today on Instagram. I thought it was kind of cute. You know how they have like what do you call that?
Boudoir.
Like I've done that before for Dale. This was young ago. I mean, years ago. This is before kids. Or was Kinsey a baby? I don't know. I don't think I had kids yet. But anyway, so he sent me one to do as couples. Do a boudoir as couples.
They almost spread my butt cheeks and everything.
I was like, that's kind of. I would like to do that.
Yeah, I'm sure they got plenty of people in Houston. I'm sure you could.
Yeah, it was funny.
That was in Austin. That one.
Whenever I first did mine, I never forget. Like, you know, I was at like whatever. Besides the point, but like I never thought to go get a spray tan when I did it. You know, so I had tan lines.
And you didn't have fake boobs yet, so you probably need to redo them.
Dale, are you kidding me? People don't know I have fake boobs.
Well, it's 2024. Everybody's got them. Magnus has got them. He's gonna do it for $100,000.
I know. Sorry, guys. Dale let it out. My boobs are fake.
Speaking, the other night she said something. The other night in front of Bronson, she's like, "Oh, I don't know why I said that."
I don't know what it was.
You said something about having fake tits in front of your kid. I'm like, okay, that's all. That's what you need to talk about.
I don't know what I said or why I said it.
Well, that goes for probably most things you do say. But yeah, this is kind of we kind of threw this one together just because
we just didn't know if we would get a chance to do one Tuesday with the hurricane, you know.
Yeah, Magnus is leaving out of town.
He's evacuating with his little kiddos since he has tons of them.
They don't float.
They don't float, yes.
No, shit floats.
But they can swim though. They're on the swim team.
Yeah. Three youngest drown. Yeah, so I'm hoping they don't have any crazy flooding in downtown Houston, in our areas. But I don't know. It can.
Probably Galveston will. You know.
Well, they're going to get storm surge.
Yeah.
That's just part of it. But yeah, I forgot what else I was going to say to you. I'm trying to think of what's been going on we can talk about.
I mean, just overall, we've just been staying busy. I mean, with the kids' sports, you know.
Yeah, sports are always busy.
I mean, eventually, it's going to be slowing down. Then when it slows down, school's going to start. You know, it's crazy how just the school year. I mean, summer's just flown by. Like we're already in middle of July almost. Next week will be the middle of July, and then after that, 2 weeks, baby, we go on vacation. Can't wait.
Yeah, we go on vacation soon. We're going to go to the beach.
Hopefully, there's no sharks.
Dude, you know it's crazy. So we're going to Navarre Beach, and that's like the first place they showed in Florida this year that had the shark attack. Mm-hmm. And so, and I don't know if you've seen. Did you see the one the other day in South Padre?
Yes, the girl got her calf chewed off.
They had like 4 people got attacked that day, but the girl got her whole calf bitten off.
Yes.
Dude, that's
it's
freaking
crazy. So it
gnarly,
makes you
dude.
don't even want to go swim in that kind of water, you know?
You imagine losing your calf to a shark, dude? That'd be a hell of a story. That'd be badass.
God, that'd be terrible. I mean, luckily they were able to get her out, you know?
Well, they were shallow.
Yeah, I know. It is crazy. So, yeah.
Really?
I know, so it makes you want to go. It's like, you know, we usually don't go that deep anyways, but like we're usually just just hanging out.
But in Navarre Beach, they said that's where they've been swimming up. I don't know what's the change for them to be. But we went last year to Florida.
Yeah.
And between the shoreline and where we were all standing, they had some little sharks swim through.
Yeah.
When we were in Destin.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was kind of crazy to see. Like,
it's crazy how
small.
bad. It's just crazy how this year you hear how bad they are. It's like, what's causing them to swim up to a shoreline? Is it these little fishies they want to eat?
Oh, they want people's calves.
No, it's so weird. Like,
I don't know, man.
This season is they're just having sharks, you know.
The weather's got darker outside since we started. You hear the wind?
Oh yeah, it is raining. Is Bronson home?
I have no idea.
Oh my gosh, Bronson was playing outside. I have to check to see.
Just text him, say get home.
He's at Cassius. We're probably gonna have to go pick him up. It's starting. It's starting now. 5 a.m. 5 a.m. I mean 5 p.m. Weather is brewing.
Yep.
The fun part is that if you have animals, they don't like to go outside. So this is always the fun part. Tiger does not like to go use the bathroom, so this is always.
Yeah, he's kind of bougie. He don't like to get his feet wet.
No, a lot of animals don't. So this is going to be fun.
Yep. So I guess we need to line up. I need to work on some new guests for the next few weeks, so we can get some people in here. I know I need to get some people that we can do remote. Like Steven and Kala.
Oh yeah.
Jason Waller, his wife. I need to get some of those people that we got lined up, and then work on some other couples that are around here that we can get in, have some fun. I'm thinking either we even need to get some other our close friends in to talk.
I know.
And then maybe some friends or somebody wants to come in and interview us.
Like who?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
That'd be fun to get one of our back home friends. You know,
them to ask us. I'm saying somebody ask us some stuff to where you don't know what they're going to ask, and we kind of.
It'd be funny if we got Missy and Justin on.
Oh, dude, he'll get us canceled.
He'll get us canceled.
No doubt. But yeah, like I said, I don't have much more. I think we wanted to have something to put out for this week, and like I said, I don't really have anything else.
This has been a good.
We'll do some.
This will be. This title will be called the Hurricane something. You'll come up with something clever. The Hurricane.
Calm before the storm.
Calm before the storm. That's right. Yes.
That's never been told before.
I know, but just Calm Before a Storm episode with Dale and Kiki 24. Just be something more creative than that. Just Calm Before the Storm. Just say something. You'll think of something.
What do you want it to be?
I don't know, but you're usually clever at thinking of names.
Kiki doesn't like to use her brain. That's the problem.
Like I said, we've been together that long, and I have a hard time using my brain because your brain just works for me.
Yeah, I know.
I know it's kind of crazy. No, you're you're giving me this look, but when you're together so long, our brains sometimes work together in certain ways. It's so weird.
She lost hers years ago, so I just gotta be the fill-in.
Or that's even for example, if you say you want to go eat and you're you don't know, and you're thinking about something, and he's like, "Let's go here." I'm like, "Oh my gosh."
It's so funny. All right, well we'll end this. Magnus needs to get on the road.
Safe travels.
We need to check on our kids and get ready for the storm. Maybe we can do some Facebook Live or something to do some other stuff for
check
the podcast. And then hopefully by this time you're hearing this, we've done our Paint Your Spouse challenge.
That's
to where we can. I'd like to see how Kiki's gonna draw me. Oh, real quick, I'll give a shout out to our friends, Bridget and Harrison.
Oh, that's right. The Folding Chair Collective. Yep,
I got their new hat on. So they were on the podcast. That night, this whole thing kind of came about. They were kind of talking about an idea. I got them hooked up with our boy Vito up in Canada. He designs everything for them. He's got their website. They're selling a lot of things, so go check them out. We'll tag them. But they gave me one of the hats the other night at my birthday, and so but yeah, so make sure to check them out. But
Yep.
they were a fun time on.
Yeah, they were a fun time on.
They could be on to ask us questions.
Oh my God, wouldn't that be hilarious?
Just because that was a fun. They're a trip.
Yeah, they are a trip.
So. All right. Well, we'll end this one here, and we'll be back the following week.
That's right.